Did you guys think this 2025 Seattle Seahawks team was top 10 of all time? Because even as self-proclaimed Mr. P and Dub, I sure as hell didn't. But after taking a look at some of the numbers that actually matter, DVOA sure as hell does. And before everyone says, but the eye test, I don't give a damn about your eye test. And I really don't give a damn what you think if you don't know what DVOA means. DVOA is a stat that adjusts every single play for opponent strength, situation, and errors. It's one of the cleanest metrics that we have to compare from era to era. That is why predictive models, analysts, and Vegas trust it substantially more than just raw stats. And it turns out when you put the 2025 Seahawks underneath the DVOA microscope, they pop. Using Football Outsiders and For the Numbers historical data on DVOA, regardless of how you slice the data, this Seahawks team not only ranked top 10 of all time, it ranked top 5. If you only trust the modern play-by-play era, they rank 3rd. And if you want to include non-champions, then they rank 4th behind the 2007 Patriots, which probably surprises quite a few of you because if you're a Seahawks fan, some of the wins this year felt ugly, some of them felt pretty gritty. And this certainly wasn't a team that was going out there stat padding any week. But this team consistently won the most important plays on offense, defense, and special teams. Whether it was big third down stops, big third down conversions on offense, red zone stops, late game situations, or game-winning field goals. The Seahawks showed up. In all of the we have to have this moments, they showed up. And that's exactly what DVOA measures. And I already know where you guys are leaning. There's no way you guys have a top 10 football team of all time with Sam Darnold at quarterback. Cool, I was waiting for you. He didn't throw for 40 tutties, and his QBR wasn't top 10 either. In fact, the Hawks ranked near the bottom of the league, 28th in passing attempts, but it was by design. Because on the flip side of that, they were 2nd in the NFL in yards per completion. They threw the ball fewer times, and they did more damage than just about anyone in the NFL. It was by design via Clint Kubiak's offense. If you want to talk about the defense, they're elite by every metric underneath the sun, damn near. Sure, they gave up some big plays here and there, but they dominated within the red zone. They dominated on 3rd and 4th down. And in high leverage moments, nobody stepped up to the plate in a bigger manner than the 2025 Seattle Seahawks defense. You can have all the damn yards you want, but if points aren't going on the board, then those are just fluff. This is one of the most beautifully structured rosters in John Schneider's tenure as a Seahawks GM. If you're a football nerd, you already know. If you're a casual, pull out your phone and Google some of these names. DeMarcus Lawrence, Byron Murphy, Chenna Nwosu, Ernest Jones, Devin Witherspoon, Julian Love, Nicky Manwari, Kobe Bryant, Tariq Woolen, Boye Mafe, Jaron Reed, and that's not even touching on breakout seasons by Drake Thomas, Tayakata, Derek Hall, and even Riley Mills, who was most likely going to be a first-round pick until he tore his ACL in Notre Dame's playoff game last year, falling all the way to the 5th round to us, and then making his stamp on the Super Bowl with that bull rush sack. This wasn't just offense and defense. Jason Myers set the NFL record for points of the season this year. Michael Dixon was the best punter on earth again, and Rashid Shaheed was the best return man on this planet. That's why this team showed up as a top 5 football team ever. You can talk about eye test, style points, preference, biased. I personally don't care. And by the numbers that actually matter, this Seattle Seahawks team is one of the greatest that have ever laced it up and set foot on the gridiron. You can argue with the wall, or you can argue with the 12s in my comment section. But either way, you're wrong. Go Hawks.